What's good, superstars? Back with another live stream video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? You got a late one today. It is Saturday night. A lot of you are out partying it up on the town. But if you are new here and it's the first time you're catching a live stream, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we go live, whenever we're talking about your favorite digital collecting platforms. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get one of those stars next to your name. Flex on them in the comments. Let them know how long you've been holding that star, but also get entered into the giveaways at the end of every single month. The longer you hold it, the more entries you get. Also, follow us on X. Follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord. All right. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Lets you know whenever we're going live. We got all kinds of chats here on the side. Pinnacle, VV, all your favorite ones. They're all in there. So join the Discord. And if you want to win some prizes, different ways to enter. VIP membership, like we mentioned earlier. If you mint any cryptos with our link, that link's in the description. We are ambassadors for cryptos. Also, if you use our code Superstar on FlickPlay to buy a baby shark or buy a Barely a Bear, any of the cool stuff they have over there on the TikTok of NFTs on FlickPlay, use the code Superstar. First of all, you're going to save 10%. So already better than just buying straight from the store, but also it gives you entries into the giveaways. It's not shown on this slide. Got to do an update, but you're going to get some entries. And also, if you do not win, do not worry. You're going to get entered into the next month. Half of your entries will move on with you. So a lot of fun in the Superstar Utility Program. Yeah, so I mean, just coming on here, last second decision, but we're going to see how it goes here. I don't expect to have too much traffic on a Saturday night, but we got Big A in the building being first. We got Alex and Crypto second, and Geodorox. I don't know if I recognize the name, but you're a member. Thank you so much for that. I don't know if you've changed your username. If you've been lurker, let us know. But glad to see you here. What's up, fam? Showing off that blue star next to the, yeah, he's flexing. Alex and Crypto is always flexing. He's also in the Discord full time. I got to make him a mod or something in there, but he has been doing a lot of discussion. I changed up the format on him, and I know the OCD was kicking in, so hopefully he's starting to get used to it. I think it's good in the long term, especially as more and more projects pop up, to have things kind of categorized by project, and I think we're going to keep it that way as for the near future at least. I want to pull up a little bit of the Twitter news because obviously we've kind of changed up the format of the videos. If you haven't noticed, starting to only kind of pick and choose at the beginning of the videos what news we share and getting right into the topic. This way we can talk about them a little bit longer. We do film late at night, so we're always running against the clock trying to get the video posted before midnight. So now we have a little bit more time in the runway where we can talk about our topics. Sometimes when there's a slow day, we can always go back and talk about the news, but we're going to try this out. We thought about it, and I think especially bringing in a bunch of different projects. We don't want to confuse everybody either. We want to kind of stick to that project in that video. But again, the news is not going anywhere, especially on the live streams. So let's pull it up here. Maybe this is a better view here. I'm going to go back a couple of days. I'm not going to go all the way back. Like show out the Superstar Steve. Getting that Juju. He got this is before Han Solo was in the store 5 times. But he was able to land it before it even hit the store in the capsule. So we have not yet hit a digital display in a capsule. And he has hit that one, and I believe he's hit another one today, which is pretty huge news. I'll get into that. But physical back cowls coming to DC. Candy did a video on that. That was pretty cool news coming from Candy. Really loving what they've been doing as they've migrated from Palm over to Candy. Candy, I mean, they've had the platform running before with MLB and WWE and all that stuff, but right now I think they're really putting in time and work to make sure that they accommodate the back cow holders, the DC fam, and I think they're doing a great job. The website is smooth, it's clean. Things actually sell over there. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I was stuck holding a bunch of things on my Palm account, but now that they are on Candy, I was able to unload a few things. Shout out to Yo Steph for pointing this out. This was actually really cool. Maybe I'll share this. I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted, but anyway, if you click into this link, it's on our Twitter, you can see this type of floor tiling. So who knows what they're going to be able to do with this when it comes to integrating like the goggles and stuff, because they show them actually wearing like headsets in the video. I'm not going to play it because I don't know if it's copyrighted, but basically this floor, you can walk on it, right? It's called the hollow tile floor. You can walk on it. It's like you're walking, but really you're staying in the same spot. You can go sideways. It's really weird. It's almost like ice, but it's not ice because you got grip. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I could play without sound. Let's see. You guys can't see that. Hold on. So this guy here does a little video. If I can pull it up. I don't know if this one has. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to show you the clip at the end here of him walking. It's actually pretty weird. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. He's like sliding just by standing there. So imagine wearing a VR headset while you're doing this. It's going to start to let you walk in place, almost like you're walking around in the metaverse. It's just giving you more of that feel. And look, more than one person can use it at the same time. Kind of crazy stuff. Look, there he's got the headset on. I believe that's the Meta one, right? But very cool to see that it adds that dynamic of you actually walking around in the space. I thought that was awesome. So shout out to Yo Steph for posting that. And really looks like Disney is kind of all in on this stuff. Obviously, we're seeing the Pinnacle pop up. They're on VV. They're on Cryptoys. This digital stuff is real for them. When are they going to start to implement and bridge the gap, though? I mean, if anyone is set up to bridge the gap, it is them. They've got the physical parks. They've got the digital setup. They've got access to TV with Disney Plus. I feel like they have a lot of opportunity if the right people get this type of technology into their hands, right? So excited to see that. And this was pretty cool. Shout out to Kane, who's a big supporter of the NFTs in general. I believe that he's in Artifact, and he's just showing like that he's been stacking up the Pudgy Penguins, but also gives like a great little tutorial on how you can get your little traits by buying physicals. You get traits that you can use in the Pudgy world. So very fun thing to see over there. And shout out to Sergio for doing a giveaway. I don't know if this is over yet, but he did a giveaway for until Monday, January 22nd. So we got 2 days on this. He's giving away a physical Todd statue from McFarlane. So I think all you got to do is like it, retweet it, or something like that. And you just got to be a collector in one of the platforms, which I think everybody here is. That's why you're watching the video. Another friend of the channel, Vivi Fox, did a year in review on Vivi. Obviously, she's a great statistician. I can never say that word. Statistician or whatever. But definitely go check it out. She does a pretty good job breaking it down and being impartial. So I think that whenever Vivi Fox puts out a video, especially on Vivi, it's a must watch. Jimbo Lee Lingo, we talked about this on a previous video. He was able to complete the villain set, 5 pins on 6 pulls. Incredible luck. This is crazy. Chris talking about the Nifty Island game that he played. I watched a live stream. This does like a 3-minute summary of it. He also was on the channel yesterday. So definitely if you want to check out a little bit more of that, where we talk about it and what we think about the future of gaming in the space, because gaming's already here. It's already here, and this game is already, you just saw it there, play the airdrop. Go check it out. Go check out Nifty Island, especially if you're collecting NFTs that aren't necessarily digital collectibles. There's a lot of integration in the space. A lot of projects are working together to push this, and I think it's pretty cool. I might have to try it out. Hashtag soon. Maybe next week's live stream will be gaming. So would that be cool to play like a game while live streaming? The problem with that is it's going to be hard to like communicate with you guys and chat it up, but maybe we try something different. Let's see how that goes, if we can even figure it out. Comics and Crypto and NFT Pirates had a stream the other day. Want to share the love, and first time seeing Chad back in a while, so very cool to hear from him. Hope everything is good over there. Flickplay, they did a little bit of a teaser or a commercial, and as you can see, we are in the background of the video, so I thought that was pretty cool. You got Superstar Steve in there as well. Flickplay really supporting the community. Love to see what they're doing. And they got some big IP, most watched YouTube video of all time in Baby Shark, and they've got that dropping right now if you're looking to jump in. Not too crazy expensive either over there. I don't know if anybody's ever had a chance to look over there, but like I think it's like $15 or something for a bag, and you can move it around. You can make videos with it. Incredible. They also have free ones that you can use. You don't even have to buy anything. You just play with the free collection and start to make videos and practice and learn how it is. So very, very cool. Key Collector, he is doing a auction, I believe. He's also doing like you can do buy it nows on his Whatnot shop, and basically I think you're guaranteed like a 9.6 or a 9.8 graded comic. I think they're like $69. And I think you can pick whatever box you want. The number wise, don't correct me if I'm wrong. But if you do buy a mystery bag, you're entered to win a PS5, which is also pretty cool. So that talk about utility when it comes to physical collecting. Cheryl Key Collector, he's becoming a better, a closer and closer friend of the channel. So very cool to see what he's got growing over there. And he's very, very like outgoing. He's great to watch. You can stay in there watching him for hours on hours, even if you don't chat it up. We're lurking there, Key Collector. So shout out to you. Real Uncommon Podcast, huge milestone, 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Loved when they started the podcast. Love what they're doing, bringing and spotlighting community members. I thought that's a great take. No one's doing it, and they're doing it, and they've been consistent for that year. That year, it's hard to be consistent for a year of content, and they have been going at it hard multiple times a week, sometimes changing up the content a little bit. Now, recently, they're doing like their live streams on the Friday, and then they have a bunch of other content that they sprinkle in. But always something to watch. They get the feed, they get the community news, all that stuff. And Hinano and Dee, great friends of the channel, as you know. And congratulations on doing 1 year of steady content. Can't wait to see what year 2 brings for you and beyond. But we know that it's going to be great. We're talking more about that. Hinano was showing off his first episode. So definitely go check it out. Go support the podcast. Make sure you subscribe over there if you love to hear about this stuff. They don't just do one project either. They talk about multiple projects in the space. And they're big proponents of growing the space by helping and supporting all projects. So very cool people. Love to see that. Friday, if you don't know, FlickPlay does live streams every Friday. There's giveaways in there. I mean, basically a lot of the times you just show up and you may win something. Or you at least get put on a wheel to win something. So very cool. Nick is a solid dude. He is the community manager over there, and he's putting in work. He is steady every single week on the YouTube and on the Twitch, but also doing Discord things. You can see here, you have Discord fireside chat on Thursday. That guy's putting in work. He's actually like gauging community sentiment. And they're a smaller project. But they are doing everything they can like a big project. And that's what you love to see. Just amazing people over there. Him, Purina, everyone that we've had an opportunity to interact with at FlickPlay has been very, very amazing and awesome. Pinnacle has been pretty ridiculous for us, obviously. You've seen the channel and the content recently. It's been a problem. We'll get into that a little bit. Adro, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Is it 2024, the year of the iPhones in the digital collectible space? It's true. All these projects are starting out with the iPhones. I am a big proponent. I think that there's going to be I'm not even showing you guys the screen. Wow. That was a rookie move. That was a rookie move, guys. My bad. But anyway, live stream, can't do anything about it. I think iPhone is the reason a lot of people drop on iPhone first, and this is what I understand from just hearing people talk, is that it is harder to get into Apple iPhone store than it is to get an Android. So if they make sure that things are good on iPhone, then it's good in Android. Why they don't do both at the same time, I have no idea. I'm not a developer, no clue. But it seems like that has been a pattern in recent projects. I do believe in my mind that Pinnacle is far along in their development of the Android app. I just, based off of everything, that Dapper Labs team is, they're a monster. They're a monster. They're a big team. They are actually one of the first projects that we covered where we are noticing new people in the space that are not from VV, that are from Dapper Labs, from Top Shot, from All Day, from that ecosystem. We're noticing that they have that much type. Like there's an entirely different set of users enjoying. So it's cool to see that bridge being, or the gap being bridged. But at the same time, we've been loving the Flow ecosystem. We've been loving learning about it. El Dumbo on that team's been a solid dude. He's been on the channel. We've talked to him. And then Alan in the Discord talking about Pinnacle, been killing it. We got Diamond on Twitter, who's been putting out all the stats. I mean, we're starting to learn a lot of the community, and everybody that we are meeting there is totally awesome. But yeah, I mean, Apple right now seems to have all of the advantages. Can't wait to see the back cowl upcoming physical drop. They can't mess it up twice, right? I mean, they better have their eyeballs all over that. Are you talking about like physical back cowl, or are you talking about like the premium merch that they're talking about in they've got that on their website. So I don't know which one you're talking about. If it's the cowl, like I'm hearing mixed things. Somebody was telling me in DMs that they were on a Discord. Maybe one of you guys knows. Maybe Richard, I seen you in here. Is the I see he's calling me obviously. Yeah, I messed up on clicking the thing. But was there a Discord chat where they were talking and they said that the physicals are going to match the digitals? Like I feel like that's ridiculously hard. Like I feel like that if how are they going to do it for every cowl? I don't see how they can do that. Like is that something that they're planning? Somebody slid in the DMs and said that. Then I talked to other people who are like deep in back cowls and they don't think it's going to happen either. So what do you guys think? Do you guys know? Were you in that Discord space? The thing with Discord spaces is like it's not recorded, right? Nifty Island has been pretty fun. Glad I grabbed and a kid called Beast. Yeah, I know. I wish. I keep seeing them integrated. So the team over there, like even on Flick Play, you can bring in your kid called Beast if you message his team and you figure out a way to import the 3D file. But I feel like what a kid called Beast has been doing is pretty cool. It's like they're collaborating with everybody. And that's cool to see because they get their brand out there and recognized, and it's really cool artwork, right? So every time you see one of those, they look super, super clean. Yeah, you were supposed to see a different screen. Your boy forgot to push a button. Nifty looks cool. Yeah, that looks like fun, man. That looks like fun. I don't have any time to game right now, but like live stream might be the time. When Starboys and Nifty Island. Yeah, we got to reach out to them and say, what are you doing? We need a Starboys team. Like, are we going to be like the FaZe clan? Are we going to be like a clan of gamers that the Starboy fam is just going to go out and win all these tournaments and take names? You know what I mean? The cowl. Yeah, the cowl. The cowl, you can't. How do you mess that up? You can't mess that up. Like that's their prized possession. They have to do that right. I don't know about the cowls. Yeah. See, if anybody would have been in that Discord thing, I feel like it would have been Rich. So if you don't know, then I don't think anybody knows. I have one as well. I have a Superstar Money cowl. Let me show you guys. You guys seen it? You guys have seen it. I like looking at it every once in a while. I don't spend enough time on candy. I'm just logging in. Don't worry, Richard. I'm going to pull it up the right time this time. Let me see if I remember my password. I think I do. Yes, sir. So you go to DC. I like that too. Like you click on the partner first, and then they do that. Hold on. All right. Boom. Bam. I don't got a big collection here. I got a couple things. I bought this. I've been telling you guys I was going to buy one of these because I really like that. That's like first time ever was on the digital, on the blockchain. So I made sure I have one of these. There's my cowl. Look at that. Superstar Money colors or what? Pretty close. So all I needed was like blue eyes, but like I'm happy with it. I bought it right at mint price. Like it was $300. It's got the nice texture. I wanted the one with like the long ears. Reminds me of like classic Batman. We got the white, but then we got like almost like a star here in the middle. You see that? Almost like a star shape. So I feel like this cowl was made for us. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? What color are your cowls? Did you guys pick color based? Did you pick trait based? What did you decide when you bought your cowl? Matching the digital feels like it should be pretty expensive. Yeah, that's what I mean. I hope they don't match them. Mine ain't that cool. That's the problem too. When some of these were minted, like if you bought on mint, I think I remember like Rob Stuff bought and he got two and he didn't like any of them. Like what happened? Like at least I got to pick mine and I paid the same price, right? I'm just not feeling Pinnacle. I bought a few pins, but the decent looking ones are open edition and the limited ones look mid. Just can't get excited for these. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. I think I don't know what it is. Like I'm addicted, man. It's and I'm addicted to the open. So you're right. The open ones are really cool. They're the characters we want to see. They're like standalone characters. They've done their research. Like they've done their market analysis, their market research. They've gotten people hooked to the way that this rotating store works, and they're dropping things in the store. And I don't know if it's like rigged on how things are dropped, if they drop the most rare ones in there and then they make them less rare and then they start to drop the other ones to kind of straighten out the numbers. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Like it's almost a game. You're checking the mint numbers on the different rarities. It's crazy. And then if something doesn't show up in the store the whole cycle, then you're wanting to buy mystery capsules to try and hit it at the end. So there's like different ways, different approaches. I feel like a lot of other projects could learn from that approach, because it's just like something that keeps you checking the app. It keeps you on the app every 4 hours. We live our lives. Biggest Bro said it the best last time, that we live our lives on 4-hour intervals at this point. If you're in Pinnacle. Where am I? Did I just skip? Yeah, I'm with you, Big A. I'm on Android. All the people in the chat are Android right now. Yeah, it is a custom cowl. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's why I feel like Android's around the corner. I'm a little bit disappointed that they kind of close off some of these collections too prior to giving access to Android. I just feel like that's kind of like, if you're trying to beta test, why are we closing things off that people never had a potential for? But at the same time, I see what they're doing. They're creating that FOMO. They're creating that glass box where people could see inside. And that's the thing. Like, they let you share what you're doing, right? Like, they're not telling you don't share it. And I feel like that's kind of almost like the approach maybe Vivi should have been taking with the Viviverse. Sure, there might have not been things that people like, but at the same time, that's the best way to take back your feedback. You're hearing from people. And then people who are actually using it can kind of show off the best parts. People who have the strengths, you're bringing in the vault creators who are the best of the best at doing this stuff, at least at sharing it online. I feel like having that glass box is great, because it keeps people interested. They see that something's been built. They can start to get a little bit more excited about things, and it's not just a lull. And like, people are talking about Pinnacle because they can see it. Even people who aren't in Pinnacle are talking about Pinnacle. We got Diamond on Twitter, who has an Android user, who is posting stats on Pinnacle because he can see everything, can look at the blockchain. He understands what's going on. It's not like it's hidden from everybody to the select amount of users. So very cool project, very cool, different way of going about things. But we'd love to hear from the team soon, and would love to see everybody get in and get access, so that we can start to share with each other. And then they have obviously trading and all that stuff. I think it's gonna be wild as it comes up. Really glad you had Chris Coffey on. He got me a last minute wait list last week for Steady NFT. I minted to and made about 2K profit, and it also got me a whitelist to Dokaebi, which is minting on Monday. This is all like this, but Chris is deep. Chris is deeply rooted. I mean, we're happy to have that relationship with Chris because he's awesome and he's well connected. And if I ever have a question on any project, I feel like he's a person they can go to and pick his brain on. I saw today he got his computer got fried. So I don't know if he's going to be on a hiatus or if he's going to be doing shorts for a little bit, but hopefully he gets that sorted. I'll grab a digital display of Star Wars 1 and call it a day on Pinnacle. Yeah. Are you? Oh, so Big A, you're in. You have Apple. Are you in there, Adjo? Do you have Apple? Yeah, that's what I bought too, Star Wars, other than the Star Wars. Yeah, I feel like too, like Volume 1 for the Open Edition has a little bit more hype for us as well. Once it gets to Volume 2, I feel like you're going to obviously see people kind of calm down, but maybe not. Like it's going to be, all right, these ones had like 300 editions that on the Open Editions, like for the rarest. And then what if the next ones are like 100? I feel like I'm going to go for that because it's so much more scarce than the first ones. And 100, like if they open the gates, what's going to happen? So it's just like they're allowing the speculation to build over there. And it's something that's like, what do you do next? Me too, Big A, AVAX, NFTs. Is that what it is? Is Avalanche? Credit to Kyle Wilson too for getting me whitelist. Okay, there you go. So I got to talk to Kyle and Chris to learn about these other ones because these are fun. Like I love learning what other people are doing, especially like we've been doing the podcast with Will on Wednesdays, and he's been bringing in a bunch of cool people who are in other projects and other teams. And even like he brought in a VC this Wednesday. I know a lot of people couldn't hear that space, but just cool to hear a different perspective. Richard, fire. Poof. There he is. We got Cryptoids in the house. We got Mr. Poof. How you doing, Poof? Definitely another great part of the community and also big supporter of the channel. Just honestly, one of the best people around. Love love seeing Poof in the chats. He's always supporting everybody. I mean, he's on the Real Algon podcast. He jumps on there. He's inviting people onto the crypto streams, doing a bunch of giveaways and all that fun stuff. He's making it fun over there for those of you who are into cryptoids. So definitely enjoying seeing Poof in the chats. Hope you had having a good weekend so far. Happy birthdays, Poof. Your birthday was last week, wasn't it? It was like the 11th when you did that stream. But yeah, happy weekend. Hope you guys are doing well. Richard just, I think, wants to make it your birthday month at this point. Poof, how's it going? We got Alan. Alan in the chat. Thank you for being here. Feel bad for Diamond. I know. I don't know. So I don't know. He's one of those sleuths on Twitter. I don't know if he's like in good or in bad with the Dapper team. I think he's in good. I feel like you guys appreciate the posts that he does over there, and I think he's doing a great job. Whatever he's doing, getting the information out there, and he does it in a nice little format. Also, the Flipside Crypto, that website that they're working on is just a great resource. How accurate it is, I'm not 100%, but it gives you kind of like a bird's eye view of what's happening. So I'm gonna try and pull it up and show you guys. Reminder: if you're going to do this, I think you have to put his name with a capital D to get to the right one, or a lower. I don't even know anymore. It's like I always have to go through his Twitter to get there because for whatever reason it doesn't want to show me the right page. Sometimes it brings me this random Diamond guys page. Let's go to Diamond on Twitter and I'll show you guys. Hold on. I'll show you guys his page again. I show it off a bunch of times, but yeah, I'm having a fun time checking out the stats. We're numbers guys here, but here's Diamond NFL. He changed it. It was NFL AD, but I guess too long, too many acronyms. So now he's got that. So if you go down, he doesn't have it in his description here. You can buy him a coffee though. So if you guys like the letters, you can go buy him a coffee. Here is some of the stats. There it is. So this, if you click on one of those Flipside Cryptos thing, then you can go into Open Editions. Talks about everything. It has all the stats. Volume 1, Star Wars. Volume 2. We talked about this on the channel before. So this is his stats. This is gonna be Volume 3 for Pixar. I wanted to show Volume 3 for the princesses, which is this one here. I think that's a banger. I think that Snow White, Ariel, and Jasmine, like 3 of the biggest princesses. I think Snow White's like the first, if I'm not mistaken. Ariel, like every kid, my kid is obsessed. My wife is obsessed. And then Jasmine, you got Aladdin, that series, just super popular. That's probably coming out, I think, on Tuesday this week after the last one closes, which is this one where everybody's waiting on Tiana in the digital display in that rotating star. We're going to see her. Nobody knows, but Superstar Steve doesn't even care anymore because he hit it in the capsule. So I mean, he hit Han Solo and then he hit Tiana in the capsule. His Juju meter is off the hinges. Very excited to see him hit that stuff. I'm on iPhone and in Pinnacle, but maybe it's not for me. I think it's a yet. Maybe all licensed Disney NFT fatigue though. Yeah, Disney's been crushing. I mean, I think it's a good thing. They're into a bunch of projects. Like they're showing that this is the future. They've been in the friggin' Vision Pro, like 10-minute thing. You had Bob Iger up there showing off virtual reality and AR and augmented reality and mixed reality, and he's showing off like all this Disney stuff. And then you see them making digital Disney things. Like at some point, it's gotta click, right? It's gotta click. At least for me, that's how I see it. Yeah, so really, really cool. Let's go back to the Twitter here. So I did a Pinnacle video about how they took all my money. This is still very true and factual. So if you want to go check that out and learn about why, I wanted to show this off. This is from McFarlane's platform. They got that bat wing coming. So one is that first of all, they look ridiculously sick. The black one, they got the silver one, and they got the Jokerized one. Only 500 editions, but very cool is the allow list. If you own Batmobile, you are going to have a chance at 3 mints at $30. If you have the OG badge, so they're giving utility to the badge if you bought anything in the first year of their existence, 2 mints at $35. And if you hold any Nightfall digital collectible, 1 mint at $40. Otherwise, you're paying $50 for public mint at 10 a.m. Pacific. So I'm loving what they're doing, giving the utility to holding, the rewarding collectors at McFarlane, and I really like to see that. I showed this off yesterday, but I'll show it off again. Rob is in Hawaii. He's dropping his VVT Rex at the filming location of Jurassic World. So basically brought the T-Rex back home. Very cool to see. And what a great visual in the background there. So he should be back. Hashtag soon. And he can let us know all about his trip. Nick did this funny thing on Flickplay. Basically got Snoop Dogg punching out the Barely Bears and the Flicky Gang, and then it's like just fun little things you can do on Flickplay. Just love showing it off because it's like a storytelling app. It's the TikTok of NFTs. You got 4 different NFT projects in one in here, interacting, and basically you can like make your NFT famous at this point. You can start to create like an entire page around them. It can go viral. This app is going to be an app that helps these things go viral because it proves ownership, but also at the same time, trends and all this stuff is gonna come from it. And just love to see what they're building over there at Flickplay. Biscuits, shout out to Biscuits. Her and her husband are running auctions. I think this one was a couple days ago. So very cool to see that. I think it's yesterday actually. And they did a bunch of Peach Momoko stuff. I was in there for a little bit. And then tonight, Steph had one where she was doing a bunch of Disney cards. So if you're into Disney, follow them both on Whatnot. There's the video from yesterday with Chris Coffey and Hinano, and them did a live stream yesterday. So they went from 1 year anniversary to another live stream, and they're talking about everything. They talked about Pinnacle in there if you're into Pinnacle. They talked about VV, Cryptoys, all that good stuff. I love to see how that channel has been growing. Very cool. Superstar Steve. Love these days with a hot cup of tea. And I mean, I don't even have this mug. Okay. So Superstar Steve now has digital display Tiana, which I don't have. Superstar Money mug, which I don't have. I am far behind trying to catch you, Steve. I'm going to catch up soon. There's the Whatnot stream for Steph. So if you want to go catch the replay, it's there. But I'm starting to love the Whatnot stuff. You got Key Collector, you got Steph, you got Biscuits doing the great stuff over there. Baby Shark giveaway. Collector's Gone Digital. It's a great channel. If you have not checked them out, definitely go check out Collector's Gone Digital. Does high quality content, very high quality. He didn't have to put us in here, but he to qualify to win a Baby Shark, follow Flickplay, follow Collector's Gone Digital, follow Superstar Money on Twitter. Monday, he's going to end it at 11:59 Eastern, and he's going to announce a winner on his Tuesday episode. So if you want to go win a Baby Shark, all you got to do, I think, is make sure you're following these 3 accounts. He's going to run a wheel or do something like that and figure it out. But definitely make sure you're subscribed over there because the quality of the content is next level. And then we got a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's not mine. Hold on. Where are we here? I left off. I got more stuff for you on from Diamond coming up too here. Futureverse. So Key Collector posts this tweet, and basically they're showing how Futureverse is getting a bunch of funding. Root Protocol basically behind Futureverse, 10 million in funding, sourced at 100 million valuation. I did a little bit of reading on this, but I did this. I wanted to read more. If you guys know anything more about that, let me know in the comments. But very cool to see this. This is basically the article if you want to go check it out, but you can click it on our page. And then here you go, Diamond. It's basically letting everybody know, and this is what I mean. This is why I love Diamond. He gives you the reminders. I got my post notifications on for him. Heads up, the following Disney Pinnacle Open Edition Wave 2 pins will no longer be available. 9 a.m. Pacific, January 23rd. So that is Tuesday at noon Eastern for anyone on the East Coast. This is the last chance to get the first printing of these pins. So they may be printed again. They may be second edition. I feel like if they come out with a second edition, there has to be a way to distinguish besides the back of the pin, or else people might be a little bit peeved. But at the same time, they're going to do what they got to do to make sure that this product launches pretty smoothly. So he does that. He also shows his little data down here, which shows you all the numbers. If you want to know the active mints, you can list it by mints in this row here. Kind of small to see for you guys, but only 101 Tianas, and one of those is Superstar Steve. So very cool to see those numbers. I love using that right before. I think we're gonna do like a last call segment or last call videos where it's like right before these things go expired. We have a deep dive on Diamond's dashboard there. See if there's anything worth hunting in the capsules. If there is, open up a bunch of capsules and see if we can hit any of those hits. I think it'll be a fun little series. If you guys like to see something like that, let me know and we'll do that. And then he puts this out, basically reading through the tea leaves. You can see that there is joy, anger, fear, disgust, and sadness. We're going to be seeing Inside Out Volume 1 for limited edition pins. Again, $49.95 US, probably going to be like 70 Canadian, 1,500, probably following in similar footsteps in mint sizes of all the other limited editions. This one here, January 25th, 9 a.m. So this is Thursday. So it's almost like they're doing like a Thursday for limited editions and Tuesday for open editions. I can't wait to see when the Volume 2 stuff starts to come out, what they're going to be dropping. And if it's going to be immediately after Volume 1, is there going to be a gap? I don't know. But yeah, the limited editions so far, I haven't seen an IP on the limited editions that's going to pull me in. I feel like this is not going to do it. I haven't seen how they look yet, though. I'm sure they're going to look crispy, but I have to wait and see the actual artwork before I decide. I don't know. So far, I've been able to hold off just because that's $70 price tag. But I mean, they've been selling out everything, so I don't know if we're going to see that price tag change at all anytime soon. VV Magic doing a stream tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern, all about the VV Roundtable stream. I'm not sure who's going to be there, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, so definitely go check that out. Then we got the Twitter Spaces here and our Cryptoids link at the top of the chat. If you want to use it, you don't have to do it, but if you're going to buy anyways, use the link and let us know that you use it, and you'll get entered into any of the giveaways. Where did I leave off? There you go. If people were able to figure out buying McFarlane with Matic or Elmon X with ETH, Avalanche and Solana NFTs are exactly the same, except you're paying with Avalanche and you're going to hyperspace instead of OpenSea. Is hyperspace the name of the... I mean, that's the same thing like Flow, right? Like Flow has their own ecosystem, or these guys have their own thing on those blockchains. And can you bridge between blockchains yet? Or is that not a thing? Jokerized Batwing it's nice. It's nice. Very limited. I want the mug too. I want the mug too. Oh, we got Art Heart. She's trouble. Is Joe talking Princess Pins again? Of course. Of course. We got Ariel coming. We got Snow White coming. All right. Those are some bank. Jasmine on the carpet. Is that FA carpet? Come on. FA carpet. The whole time, Art Heart. He's so addicted. It's bad. It is bad. Maybe I'll show you guys my collection before we head out here. I mean, I am too. Oh, see, now you're in it. I didn't even know that you were in it. Now I know that you're. I saw a couple of messages in the Discord, and now that I know you're in it, she has an addictive personality. Okay, so I already know that she's not going to stop. Hold on, Toolbox. Here we go. I'm going to pull up my screen here. I use the screen sharing app for Hanano when he ever watches this. It's called 3U Tools, and it's the best for sharing your phone. The best app I've found so far for sharing your phone. There we go. Okay, we're shared. Let's make sure we get off of all that stuff. Pull up the Pinnacle app, show it off, and then stop my screen, and then present the new one. StreamYard really has to let you share more than one screen at once. Anyways, here's the Pinnacle. Basically, home screen. Gives you all these details. You can check the mystery capsules from there, but if you go to the shop, this is where everyone's addicted. This is a rotating store. Right now, we got, as people in the Discord are calling it, snake eyes. Nobody wants to see 3 commons in the store because you can just go roll a mystery capsule and you have a chance at getting something better than a common. So that's not what people like to see. No one is probably buying unless they're trying to complete a set there, or they like a certain character that they're trying to stack up on. Basically, and then if you scroll down, you can still see the mystery capsules, how many days are left. This one's got 2 days, 9 days, 16 days, basically a week apart on all of them. Yeah, and the Star Wars one, actually, we've seen a bunch of the digital displays coming or in the store recently, so it's been cool to see. But everybody's waiting on Tiana for the Princess one, since we got to talk about princesses a little bit more. My pins, this is a little bit embarrassing, but there's a lot of them. And it's basically, they let you stack them in these squares now. So very cool. You can see them. And yeah, there's a little bit of an addiction going on here. But we got some Chewbacca digital displays, a couple of these ones. So very happy to see that. There's 472 of them. We got 16 days left on this. So this one might be pretty. Even got the lighting. Like, look at that lighting that goes across it. Very cool. Yeah, they're going to be, I feel like this one's not going to be the most scarce. But at the same time, a lot of people calling it the FA of Chewbacca. I don't know if that's going to actually matter at all or not. Big A, I've been a huge Avalanche fan for years. I didn't even know they existed until this year. So, I mean, that's cool that you're that deep. Happy to see someone else talk AVAX. I bought like $20 in AVAX. So I'm balling. We got Rob in the building. Rob, aloha. Hope that everybody is doing well. You're catching me right at the end here because I feel like my voice is getting very dry. Nobody to talk to. Utility is everything. FA plays are risky. I agree. I think that I think the same thing. I think that we got to see some kind of utility, but at the same time, we haven't seen Disney incorporate anything with their actual parks yet or any of that stuff. But it's just like you feel like they're going to be the ones to make the connection at some point. Just where are they going to do it? What platform? We don't know. Glad you didn't get eaten by any dinosaurs. But for real, if I get one princess pin, which should I get? If you can get Tiana digital display, it's the scarcest princess right now. If you're going to wait till trading, Belle, one of the scarcest 150 editions, I think. Yep. Nope. Dinos killed me. Yeah, he's gone. Aloha. You're welcome. I think that means thank you, I think. I'm loving the McFarlane scarcity. Yeah, I mean, I missed out on the Action Comics. I totally spaced out. I was moving around between. I was actually looking at Pinnacle that day, and then I missed it like by 5 minutes. I was like, damn, that thing sold out in like 2 seconds. It was crazy. It was crazy to see. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's it for today. Hope you guys had a great Saturday. Hopefully you guys have a even better Sunday. And we'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.